Minor League Baseball is live on the air on the show. Today, the first of a 4-game series between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming at you next. Today, the guy on the mound for the home crowd, Jacob Nix, will be on the mound for the first of this doubleheader. And now for the Midland Rockhounds, the designated hitter, Freddie Eldred. And he will start this one this afternoon. And we are underway as the first pitch is in there for a four-seam fastball for strike one. 4:05 our afternoon game. And the first against Midland and San Antonio. Into left. Left fielder has it. One away. Time to look at the visiting lineups here this afternoon. In now, Matt McNeil, the center fielder, up to the plate for the Rockhounds. One away in the inning with nobody on. Shout-outs to get to. We got Rooks hit to short. And 2 outs here in the top of the first. Fans still piling in on this Thursday afternoon. And that will bring up the third baseman, Felipe Delgadio. Rockhounds from the West Texas region known as Midland. And that changeup, 0-1. So yesterday, the Corpus Christi Hooks won against Midland in a final of 6-4. Now Midland coming to San Antonio on this Thursday afternoon. So that ball will be evened up at 1-1. And do gotta say that 1-1. 2-1 to Delgadio. And that four-seamer swings and a misses. And that's strike 2. So gracious. He just went after it and literally just chased it. 2-2 delivery. And that one's going to hit to right, and that will be a foul ball. 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit in the left. And that will be a 2-out single as we go back to the top of the order now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
And that will bring up Antoine Schaefer. One man on with 2 outs.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. And that changeup will even up the count at 85 miles an hour for strike 1. So shout outs this afternoon. We got Rooks watching. So good afternoon, Rooks.
No, you're out.
And he's out. Thrown at second. And that ends the inning. So 1 hit. No score as the bottom of the first comes in place. Starting for the Rockhounds For the away team, Kalidas Yang will start the bottom half of the first inning, pitching for the away team. In now, Billy Richter, the center fielder, will start the bottom half of the home first on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. And as we bring you baseball here in the Alamo City of San Antonio, Texas. Two good teams, the Midland Rockhounds, AA affiliate of the Oakland Athletics or Oakland A's. I mean, whatever you want to call them, I mean, it's up to your decision. Or just to make a short story short, it would be the A's. And the cutter, 91 miles an hour. And that's ball 2. Did I say snort like a pig? I mean, make a long story short, the A's will probably be a shorter version of saying athletics. Strike 2, and that will even up the count at 2-2. So this afternoon, Corpus Christi versing Frisco for 4. And then they'll be back home to play San Antonio beginning Sunday afternoon. Time now to look at the home squad starting lineups. In now, the shortstop Rodney Finch. Up to the plate now with 1 away in the inning and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. And he did not hold up successfully, and that's strike 1. So we got other shout outs to get to as we play the bottom half of the first inning for the Missions. We got the fans from West Texas, the Midland, Odessa area watching. And want to say good afternoon, guys. Enjoy the ball game here on YouTube Live. And look out, that curveball gets away and nearly gets him, and that's ball 3. Felipe Rodriguez awaits on deck for San Antonio. Even this afternoon's contest. Hoping San Antonio will get a win. And that one's hit. And right to the right fielder, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman.
And now we'll bring up Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman. 2 away here, and nobody on. First pitch. And four-seamer out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 delivery. And that curveball is inside, but it'll be ruled a ball and now be 2-0. Doubleheader game today as we play the Rockhounds. And that'll be a base hit in the center. And they are in the hit column. Now their question is to get inside the run column. And now bring up the right fielder, Edgar Aramis, up to the plate now with 2 away and 1 on. And that will land foul to the very last second, and that's strike 1. So fans still piling in on this beautiful Thursday, taking their seats. Temperature this afternoon, 95 degrees, so expect to see shorts and t-shirts this afternoon. 1-1. And the four-seamer will miss, and that'll be ball 2. Count ho 2-1. Want to make sure that during the hot summer months, kids on vacation, want to remind all of these kids to drink plenty of water. And, you know, when you do chores for your loved ones, make sure that you get a nice break before going back out and finishing what you started. Count holds a ball, 3 balls and a strike, with 2 away in the inning. And the four-seamer will load up the count at 3-2. Rook says home run. I say yes, if we could get up in there. And that's going to be hit. And nearly a 2-run shot. That will go foul. So he'll get another chance to get this one clean out of the yard. And do got to say that will miss for ball 4. And now they got 2 guys on with 2 away. So that'll bring up the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt, this afternoon. And he's ready to go here, hoping to get this club off with a 3-run home run or something that will come in and get him going. Curveball will be out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 delivery. And that one will be too high for the ball. Four-seamer. Count hold 2-0. Delivery. And that's going to be hit. And you can kiss that ball goodbye because it is gone. And San Antonio, Robbie Hunt, 3-run home run. And the Mission's out in front 3-0. And the crowd goes wild, guys. Santa Maria. And man, that Rockhounds pitcher on the mound not happy with himself. And that's the ball that will come back and haunt you, because you just put one really high. And there's another base hit right in the center. So San Antonio striking first and getting a 3-run home run here in this ball game. Would have been funny if the bases were loaded. They would have had a grand slam here in this game. And Rooks, your wish was granted. It was a home run. And did he hold up in time? Yes, he did, says the home plate umpire. It's ball 1. 3-0 are scored after the 3-run home run. And San Antonio looking to redeem themselves here today. Kalidas Yang, 15 balls, 11 strikes. His total, 26 pitches so far through this first inning. And that's going to be a base hit right in the left. And they're aboard with 2 guys on already. So Midland looking like they're in trouble now. 2 base runners on and 2 away here in this game. And good grief, guys. Starting to get ugly. And that looks like, uh-oh, base is loaded. And now the Rockhounds in trouble once again here in the bottom half of the first, as they will be loaded here with still 2 away in the inning. And I bet this could be an opportunity where a grand slam could come into motion for the first time this month in June. Four-seam fastball in there for a strike. And now the count holds 0-1. So looking here to get this game cracked open even wider. And San Antonio has that opportunity of doing damage like a tornado ravaging a town and destroying things. And that's going to be hit. And that's going to be more trouble. Good grief. And now the Mission's out in front, a 5-0 score. And San Antonio not finished yet. And now bring up Billy Richter, the center fielder. Last at bat was a pop out 0-for-1 here today. Bottom half of the first inning still in progress here. And the Missions could crack this open. 6th and 7th runners in scoring position of this game. And do gotta say, if the Rockhounds pitcher doesn't get his head in the game, then he'll get the early hook in this one. 0-1 delivery. And that circle change will not get him out chasing, and that's ball 1. And now the count 1-1 here. Second and third with guys in scoring position. And do gotta say, the inning will come to an end here in the bottom half of the first inning. Mission's getting home runs this afternoon, and they're up by 5 to the top of the second. San Antonio 5-0. Chris Corona, the catcher, up to the plate now, as they are down a boatload here this afternoon. So San Antonio putting the whipping on Midland. So, man, it's like you're getting paddled by your parents when you do something bad. Mommy, please! Oh, my butt hurts. And Serrano will take the first out. Time now to look at the defensive lineups for the home team. And now, Ramon Vega, the first baseman, up to the plate for the Rockhounds this afternoon.
Nope, outside.
And that two-seam fastball in there for a ball, 1-0. So Nix has a good confidence. And up 5-0 in this score here this afternoon. And San Antonio fans getting overly excited and looking for a good day here. 2-1 delivery. And that's going to be hit to the shortstop. Can he get him out? Yes, he can. And that was a step close. And that's 2 away in the inning. 2 quick outs here in the top half of the second. And now bring in Willard Lloyd, the second baseman. Here's the first pitch. And that four-seam fastball in the strike zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And the curveball, 78 miles an hour for strike 2. Last top half of the second inning with 1 strike remaining. 0-2. And strike 3 called. And Lloyd goes down. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom half of the second. The San Antonio Mission's up 5-0. Now Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, 0 for 1 with a fly out in the first inning. Here's the first pitch. And that's going to be hit high. Really high. And my gracious, the shellacking still continues. And that will be a no-out triple. So, good grief. The Missions are on a roll today. And gotta say, already 35 pitches so far through this game. And there it goes. And he's gonna tag up. And that will be a double play. And the runner at third will not score. Edgar Armas, the right fielder, approaching the plate now. And a double play was played here. And the four-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour, called for strike ball 1. I do apologize. No strike there, but it will be a ball here in this one. 1-0 delivery. And that's going to be hit to second. And they'll throw him out at first. And that's a quick inning as the side is retired. So 1 hit on a triple, but that runner does not come across to score. We head to the top of the third. And San Antonio out in front 5-0. Adrian Lyons, the shortstop, come up to the plate to start the top half of the third inning for Midland.
That's a ball.
And the first pitch will be a ball, 1-0. Pitch count for the San Antonio pitcher, Jacob Nix. Now 22 pitches so far through this first 3 innings. So very dominant and very consistent on pitches. 1-1. And the four-seam fastball in there for strike 2. So I'm guessing this could be another 1-2-3 inning for the Rockhounds. And that's going to get away and nail him. And I bet he won't be feeling the regret on that. And now he's going to have a runner at first. And now bring up Herbie McLean, the right fielder. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball low in the dirt for the ball. 1-0.
Nope.
Curveball misses, and that's ball 2. (2-0) delivery. And that's going to be hit, a base hit in the center, and that's going to get off of him. And the run is going to come across to score, and they will not be shut out. There's no such thing as a shutout. And now the Rockhounds to score their first run. So now they're trailing by only 4 here in this ball game. And that ball is going to go fair. And run number 2 for Midland comes across to score. Now the Rockhounds now trailing by 3 And they have their third run at 90 feet away at third base. So 2 runs, nobody out, and Midland looking to do some damage, as now the number 4 is at the plate. Little tapper, and that will be fouled off. Now the count 0-2. 0-2 delivery. And that's going to be hit. And uh-oh, there's a base hit. And now Midland will bring the first run home. Third runner up. And now they're going to trail by only 2. And San Antonio just losing the confidence in Jacob Nix, and do believe that him getting out of this game is going to be something that they need to do. Manager out of the dugout, and I gotta say he's not focusing, so they'll just immediately tell him to go take his shower. So he will be the winner of this game if he can hold up to the lead. And they'll bring up Guy Shipman. So Shipman will come into this game here in the top of the third with a guy at third with no outs. Here we go.
Nope, outside.
Four-seam fastball out of the zone to Felipe Delgadio, the third baseman. Here today for the Rockhounds. 1-0. And that will go as a ball on the changeup for ball 2. Tying run is up to the plate here in this game. And the slider, 85 miles an hour for ball 3. Four-seam fastball in the zone, and now the count 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, and total of 4 pitches. 3-1, and that will miss. So the corners are loaded up, and still nobody out. And the Mission's now in trouble here. Antoine Schaefer, the left fielder, grounded out in the first inning today. And do gotta say he can make this happen right here, right now.
1-0.
Four-seamer out of the zone for a ball. And that'd be 1-0. 1-0 delivery. And that's going to be popped up. And that will place number 4 in for the visitors here this afternoon. So Midland now 1 run from catching up and tying this ball game. Tying run is at first, and the go-ahead run now stepping up here, and that'll be Chris Corona, the catcher. So gotta say, the Rockhounds starting to gang up on San Antonio for the 5 runs that they created here. 1-0. And that changeup will get him swinging and a miss, and now even up the count at 1-1. One and one delivery. And that changeup, 84 miles an hour for a ball. And a count 2-1. 2-1 delivery. And that four-seamer, 93 miles an hour, evens up the count at 2-2. So Midland and San Antonio are at each other's throats. And gotta say, tonight or today would be the better chance of one of these two clubs winning today. 2-2. And the changeup will be fouled off. And still hold it at 2-2. 2-2 delivery. And strike 3 called. The first out is away. I'll make that 2 outs. And I'm going to say the tying run still holds on at first. And San Antonio looking to avoid the huge inning. Ramon Vega, the first baseman, up to the plate for the Rockhounds. And changeup, 0-1. Oh, 1 delivery. And that will be fouled off out of the zone for strike 2. Oh, 2. And that's going to be hit, fouled, and that will go out of play for the very last second. 0-2. And that one's going to be hit in the left. And that one will go out of play, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 one more time. And that's going to be hit. And the left fielder will have it, and that ends the inning. 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom half of the third, and the Mission still out in front, 5-4. In now, Robbie Hunt. He lit the 3-run home run in the first inning. And let's see if he could do some more damage here this afternoon. Pitch count now for Midland, 38 so far as we start the bottom half of the third inning. And that one is going to go foul for strike 1. And Hunt will go down on the curveball chasing, and that's strike 0-2. And strike 3 called. He goes out 1 away. So his opportunity ends with a strikeout. And now bring up Roger Serrano, single and a run, 1 for 1 to the third baseman. Here's your first pitch. And that cutter will be out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. Bottom half of the third inning was San Antonio leading this ball game by only 1. So the Rockhounds catching up with them. Curveball, 77 miles an hour, and that's ball 2. So beautiful Thursday afternoon as we play the first doubleheader against Midland. And that's going to be a base hit. And San Antonio looking to do some damage with 1 away, and that'd be a 1 base single, or 1 out single, shall I say. And now San Antonio will try to run from danger. Howard Ferguson, the left fielder, was a single and a run, 1 for 1 here in the contest. Oh, and 1 delivery. And that's going to be popped up right in the left. And that's 2 away here in the inning. Now bring up Kenny McClendon, the second baseman for San Antonio this afternoon. And do believe he was a single in the first, 1 for 1 here in the ball game today. And he will foul that one off for strike 1. What a nice fans we do see here. Also fans from Midland watching. Four-seamer makes him chase out of the zone for strike 2. I say Midland is a pretty good town. He's born and raised in the West Texas region. So the Rockhounds and the Missions, both my favorite teams. 2-2 the count, and that four-seamer evens it up. Two and two delivery. And that's going to be hit. Chasing after it. Uh-oh! And he misses it. And running hard to the plate. And safe. He drops the ball. And Chad Taylor double with 2 RBIs in. And San Antonio now getting their runs back and staying ahead of Midland. So the 7th run of this ball game awaits at third base here for San Antonio. And that one's going to be hit. And the left fielder chasing after it. And that's the inning. So here's another shot at this base hit that brought in a run. On now to the top of inning number 4. And San Antonio out in front 6-4. Willard Lloyd, the second baseman, strike. And we start up the top half of the 4th inning. Line drive base hit from Midland. And they will be aboard here with nobody out. Yeah, I was going to say the tie was going to be the Rockhounds and the Missions 4 apiece. But I will say there is no tiebreaker. And let's hope today will be a good day for San Antonio. Changeup, 85 miles an hour, called for strike 1. His first plate appearance, Adrian Lyons, was hit by pitch and a run. So gotta say today be a good day for the Missions. Cutter when he swings and misses, and that's strike 2. And do gotta say we got some time going to be called here, as the manager will pull the pitcher out of the game. And now this will bring up the number 3 pitcher, Ramon Cortez. And do gotta say 2 pitchers could go down retired today. And bringing in Cortez, best solution to stay ahead. Here we go. 0-2. And uh-oh. And they thought they were going to get the ball, but evidently an E4 will be on the play of the second baseman. So McClendon going to kick himself for some reason on that. And now bring up Herbie McLean. Double, an RBI, and a run here today. 2 base runners on, the tying run at first. Go ahead run up to the plate now. And that's a 2-seam fastball in there for a strike. And now the count 0-1. Hoping to get out of this situation that San Antonio is in. And that will bring up 0-2 on that 2-seamer for strike 2. Oh, 2. And he swings out of the zone. And that's the first casualty. And he gets fooled that way real easily. And now bring up Freddie Eldred. And that wild pitch will get two guys in scoring position, second and third now on the wild pitch. 1-0. Two-seam fastball in there, and they'll even up the count at 1-1. One and one. And line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's going to tie up our ball game here, guys. We got a new tiebreaker. And now a one-out triple in front of those two runs. And San Antonio and Midland tied up together in a 6-6 tie. So Matt McNeil, the center fielder, was a triple, an RBI that led to a run, 1 for 2 here this afternoon. 1-0. And that two-seamer, 92 miles an hour for the ball, and the count 2-0. And time is going to be called here, as we're going to bring in another new pitcher, and now bring in the fourth of San Antonio's pitching crew, Kevin Simon. So 3 pitchers down, and the fourth one today for the first of this doubleheader. And go-ahead run for Midland at third. And that will be a foul into right. And that will be strike one. And that will be in for a ball. And now the count 3-1. Felipe Delgadio for the Rockhounds will be up to the plate now. 3-1. And that's going to be trouble, as the Rockhounds will break the tie. And now they are up ahead. And here comes another run, and now he's got a inside the Parker. So good grief. Now Simon losing his confidence as well. And time is going to be called again, as we're going to have another pitching change, and now bring in Keenan McDaniel. And already 4 pitchers down out of this game, and now the number 5th pitcher here today. You don't see this quite often. Total of 5 pitchers here today, and there's only 8 pitchers so far through this game. So McDaniel will try to do something here. And the shellacking just continues, guys. And he'll get into second. And he will coast into second on a one-out double. So the Rockhounds up 8-6 already. And this could be more damage than anticipated. I think San Antonio just tested Midland. So you don't see that every day, guys. So San Antonio trailing by 2, and the Rockhounds got 8 runs already through these first 4 innings. So now they're not going to play fair, and now they're going to get really dangerous. Delgadio will be at second with 1 away. And that will be a strike 3 called, and that's 2 away in the inning. And now bring up Chris Corona, the catcher. And the slider will miss out of the zone, 1-0. The catcher today for the Rockhounds striked out and grounded out 0 for 2 here in the contest this afternoon. And that ball is going to be down and fair. And oh my gracious, here's number 9 already coming across to score. And Midland already having 2 quadruples here in the innings. And when I say quadruples, I mean 4. 4 this inning and 4 in this one. 4 in the third and 4 in the fourth. We'll make it run number 5 here in this one. 5 guys coming up to this one and scoring big. And that will be Tapper. And that one will go foul. And it's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and the bleeding will finally stop. And 5 runs come up to the plate on a few base hits, no errors. And the Rockhounds out in front 9-6. In now, Billy Richter, the center fielder, will start their bottom half of the 4th inning. And 53 pitches so far through this first pitcher. Did he go around? No, he did not, and that's ball 1. So hoping to come back and put a neck race on Midland. And I'll be hit to short. And he will throw him out at first, and that's 1 away. And now I bring up Ronnie Finch, a shortstop. Hit a triple in the second, 1 for 2 in this ball game. So the shout-outs will continue to the bottom half of the 6th inning. And if you want a shout-out, make sure you message me down below in the chat. And you will get your shout-out of today's ball games. 1-1 delivery. And that's going to be a home run. Look at it fly. It's gone. And San Antonio trailing by 2. And gotta say, this will be soon a neck race to remember. A solo home run, and they will have 2 runs to catch up to the Rockhounds. Today, this has been a game for you, and it's a high score. In the cutter, 88 miles an hour for a ball to Felipe Rodriguez. Single and a run, 1 for 2 here today. (1-0) delivery. And uh-oh, that's going to be trouble. And that will bounce off of his glove. And now the tying run up to the plate now. Now bring up Edgar Aramis, the right fielder. A walk, a run, 0 for 1 here today. San Antonio 7 runs on 11 hits and 1 error here in this ball game. Midland 9 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Bottom half of the 4th inning, and the tying run already up to the plate. And hoping to do the damage. And that 4-seamer evens up at 1-1. And do hear a guy yelling like a donkey in the crowd, saying, "You're killing me!" What? Am I killing the dead horse over and over and over again? And gotta say, Kalidas Yang finally has 27 balls and 36 strikes. So combination of both that leads to 63 total pitches. And that will go foul and a right, and that's strike 2. Two. And fouled off again. And still holding at 2-2. Two, one more time. And double play ball. And 2 away. Or that makes 3. And that's the inning. 3-6-4 double play. And we head to the top of the 5th. The Rockhounds out in front by 2, 9-7. In now, Willard Lloyd. 1 for 2 with the single and a run. As he will start the top half of inning number 5 here today. And that one will be fouled off. And that's strike 1. McDaniel, the number 5 pitcher here on the mound today for San Antonio. And you gotta say, today, the Missions face 2 runs ahead of them. And the catcher will get them, and that's the first out. It's a high-scoring affair today, as 9-7 our score here. And we're only in the top half of the 5th inning. Adrian Lyons, the shortstop, hit by pitch that brought the 2 runs in. And that ball is in there for a strike. Now the count 0-1. 0-1 delivery. And that's a line drive in the left. And that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Herb McLean.
And now bring up Herbie McLean here today. 1 man out. And 1 on here in this one. And now it'll be a fly out in the center. And the right fielder will call off the center fielder for out number 2. Freddie Eldred, 2 triples, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs, 2 for 3 here this afternoon. And whoa, that nearly nicked the umpire at third. And that's strike 1. And that's going to be hitting the left. Left fielder has it, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and San Antonio trailing by 2 against Midland, 9-7. Robbie Hunt, the designated hitter, was a 3-run home run in the first inning. And hoping to do the damage and try to get back in this game before this one's finished. Bottom half of the 5th set to go, and here we go. 4-seam fastball out of the zone for the ball, 1-0. Eldridge and Chu for the Rockhounds, righties, are up to do some pitching practices before they're called to the mound. 4-seamer, and that will even up the count, 1-1. One and one. And whoa, that's a base hit right there. Chasing after it. And my gracious, that's a inside the park right there. Man. Somebody get that guy an oxygen mask. And time is going to be called here as here comes the Rockhounds manager. And he's seen enough of his starting pitcher. He will get the W or the L if he doesn't turn this one around, and the bullpen is going to have to focus on that's for sure. Babe Eldridge up to the mound now for Midland, as he's got a impossible task for him today. And now San Antonio trailing by 1 here this afternoon. Serrano will meet this new pitcher from Midland, Eldridge, and steal the 5th inning underway after the inside the park home run. 0-1. And Serrano will get the slider, chasing after it for strike 2. 0-2. And the changeup, 83 miles an hour, called for a ball. Now 1-2. One-two delivery. And that's going to be hit. Chasing after it is the center fielder. And that's 1 away. And here is Kalidas Yang. Only 1 strikeout and gave up 12 hits. And do got to say the bullpen is in action now. So curiously, Kalidas could get a L or a W in the favor. If the Rockhounds win, then most likely he'll get a W. And if not, San Antonio can turn this around and get a W, which will effective immediately give Kalidas a L for the ball game lost. Tying run up to the 2nd now. And San Antonio and Midland at a neck race. So Kenny McClendon was a double, single, and RBI run batted in, 2 for 2 here today. And tying run for San Antonio at 2nd. Slider, 2-0. Delivery. And that's going to be fouled off to the fans in left. And that's strike 1. 2-1. And whoa! Here comes the tying run. Up to the plate now. And San Antonio just delivers. And now we are tied at 9 apiece. So this game has been a high-scoring affair ever since from the 1st inning, where San Antonio putting up a 5 spot in the bottom half of the 1st inning. Now looking to do damage. San Antonio punching the punching bag. And now bring up Chad Taylor, the catcher. A double and 2 runs batted in so far. So getting 2 RBIs here in this game. And that will be hit to first. First baseman will have it. 2 outs. So the go-ahead run is at 2nd, and now bring up the guy starting the bottom half of the 1st, Billy Richter. So San Antonio, 5 runs bottom half of the 1st. singles in the third and fourth, and a double in the bottom half of the fifth inning. And that ties up our ball game here. Hit to second, and they throw him out at first, and that's it. We're tied with 9 here, and that ends the fifth inning. We head to the top of the sixth, and 9 apiece. We're tied. Mac McNeil was a home run, a triple, and a 3-run RBI. And here we go with inning number 6. As a running fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1. And that's going to be hitting right. Right fielder has it. 1 away. So Midland down to their final 6 outs. And do got to say down to 5. Now bring up the third baseman Felipe Delgado. 2 for 2 with a double, single, and a run here this afternoon. To Delgado. Hit to second. And they'll throw him out at first. 2 away. So the Rockhounds down to their final 4 outs here. If San Antonio could break this tie, and now bring up Antoine Schaefer. Antoine was a sacrifice fly and had a run batted in, 0 for 2 this afternoon. Here's first pitch. And that's going to be hit in the foul ground. And that will go out of play for strike 1. 0-1 delivery. And the running fastball will get him out chasing. And that's strike 2. 0-2. And that will get him out. 1-2-3. And that ends the inning. We head to the middle of the 6th, and we're tied with 9. Ronnie Finch, as shortstop, was a home run, triple, and an RBI here. 2 for 3 here today. San Antonio got a new tiebreaker. And the sinker, 1-0. Talbot and Wendelken up to the Rockhounds bullpen to do their pitching practices. 1-0 delivery. And that's going to be hit. Left fielder chasing after it. And good thing is that one will go out of play, so nobody will touch it. Four-seamer in there for a strike. And now the count is 1-2. And look out, the slider nearly gets him. And that's 2-2. Two-two delivery. And that's going to be hit right in the right. Chasing after it. And he can't bring it down. And that is a run hit out of the yard. And the tiebreaker is broken. A solo home run, and San Antonio back up in front 10-9. So 347 feet, and you'll probably wonder where that ball landed. And it was out of here from the get-go, guys. And San Antonio getting back up in this one in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Felipe Rodriguez, 2 singles and a run, 2 for 3 here. And the contest here this afternoon. Four-seam fastball, and that will even up the count at 1-1. Up high, and that four-seamer, 2-1. 2-1 delivery. And the shortstop will grub that one, and that'll be the first out. Did I say grub? I think you guys might be getting hungry later. I'm just kidding. He'll grab that one, and that will be out number 1. Nearly a base hit that would get them in serious enough trouble. Edgar Aramis, a right fielder, walking a run, 0 for 2 here today. And that four-seam fastball out of the zone for a ball, 1-1. Changeup, 1-2 now. High-scoring affair, 10-9, our score. Slider, 87 miles an hour for the ball, 2-2. Two-two delivery. And a four-seamer misses out of the zone. 2 for 3, 2 hours, and 4 RBIs. Ball 4 misses. Now Robbie Hunt, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, and 2 runs. Hit to short. And that'll be a double play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, and that would be a solo home run to get them the lead. 10-9, the Missions lead it. Back here for Texas League Baseball on this Thursday afternoon. 10-9 our score as San Antonio out in front by 1 against Midland. And now here's Chris Corona, double and RBI, 1 for 3 here today. And now the manager's going to come out as we're going to see a pitching change. And we're going to see Jason Radburn to get the save here. The number 6 pitcher here for San Antonio. And he will get this one going for us here in the top of the 7th. And that two-seamer out of the zone for the ball, 1-0. 1-0. And the slider, 2-0. Tying run up to the plate. 2-0 delivery. And that two-seamer inside for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 delivery. Swing, tapped and swinged inside, and that'd be strike 2, 2-2. Two. Hit to short. Shortstop will get him at first. And the first baseman will step on the bag, and that's the first out. 2 outs remain, and stepping in, Ramon Vega, the first baseman, striked out in the 4th inning here in this one. And that's going to be hit. It fouled off. 0-1 delivery. And two-seamer in there for strike 2. 0-2 delivery. Fouled off and right. And that will be strike 2 in that one.
Outside.
Two-seam fastball. Out of the zone for the ball. 1-2.
No.
2-2. And a curved ball in the dirt, and that will be a full count. 3-2. And strike 3 called, and that's the inning. Oh, he's not happy about that at all. He's like, I'm going to get you, you cactus. Did I say that's the inning? That's 2 away here in the top of the 7th. So Reburn looking to be the saver here. And that's a two-seam fastball in there for a strike. And 2 strikes away from winning this one.
Oh, that's
Did he go around? No, he did not, says the home plate umpire. It's ball 1. One and one. And the slider, and now they're down against it as they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. One and two delivery. And he'll still stay alive. And now the count still at 1-2. 1-2. And that's the game, folks. And San Antonio wins by only 1 in the first game of the doubleheader, 10-9 against the Midland Rockhounds. We're back with more baseball in the show, and hope to see you guys in just a little while. We'll get 30 minutes of rest, and we'll be back here on the show on this Thursday night.
That's our final line score. First, for the victorious Mission, 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so San Antonio winning by 1 in a final 10-9 victory. So we are going over our runs, hits, errors first for the victorious San Antonio Missions. 10 runs on 15 hits, 1 error. And for the Rockhounds this afternoon, 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors. Shortstop number 14, Rodney Finch, 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and 3 bases here this afternoon. Losing pitcher for the Midland Rockhounds, Babe Eldridge, gave up 3 hits and no strikeouts to him. Keenan McDaniel takes the win on the mound today for game 1. And the save will go to Jason Raburn, who will graciously get the save. And gotta say, that will do it for the first of this doubleheader. Want to remind everybody, we're back in 30 minutes in our next live edition of baseball here for the Alamo City. for the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. We'll see y'all back in a little bit.